In this video, we are going to be talking about the good and the bad side effects of lifting becoming more serious and becoming more of a trend than now it has ever been. Now, if you guys don't know, I work out myself and I am on the gym talk and the gym side of social media. So I see all the goods and the bads and everything in between. So we're going to go in depth on all the good and bad things about the entire thing. By the way, I do want to point out I have been adding a little bit of extra spice to my videos. Where is it? I have a little notepad thingy somewhere around here. I gotta find it. This thingy right here, and I also have a whiteboard that I want to add like transitions or like a visual effect, so it's not just me talking. Because I want to make better videos, but I also want to make more informational videos because I want to be learning new information, if that makes sense. I also want to do gym videos, and there's just so much stuff happening in my head. I don't want to make multiple channels and bob, boom, bang, bang. I'm here, you're here, we're watching this, we're learning together, okay? That's the whole point of this. Get an earbud in, nothing playing. Don't know why I have it in, but oh well. Anyways, let's get into the information about the negatives and the positives about social media and the gym. Okay, so I got the earbud out because it literally served no purpose to this video, but I do want to, the first thing that I want to talk about is people actually caring about their health. Health is a big factor in life because you want to live longer to experience more things, and so you don't die because most people are scared of death. So people actually noticing their health and actually what they eat or what they do or physical activity, it's a very good thing, okay? Now, some people don't take their health serious until they see something like this and like, oh, that's pretty cool. Now, on eating side, I don't really follow. I eat whatever I really want, and I don't say I'm proud of it, but I do it anyway. So I'm not going to take the side of being like, oh, you got to eat healthy, you got to do this and that. But it is a good thing that some people are more knowledgeable about what they're eating and how they're developing different things and just health in general and activity. It's all around a good thing when it comes to that because there's some people that wouldn't even know about it until this big blow up of the gym. I don't know when I'm saying it like it's a first invention of the late 20s or whatever, or like the new last 10 years. It's not really an invention that they made because gym and physical activity and health has been around for literally ever. But I'm talking about like the new explosive of Gym Talk and YouTube and Sam Sulek and all these big creators and everyone learning about the gym and new things. Now, I do want to point out there has been a little circle of creatine gummies, and they have been absolutely useless. And there's been a creator, forgot his name. If you do know him, please leave him in the description. But he basically is talking about how like they're doing studies on gummies for creatine, and they're doing absolutely nothing. And I take the powder personally, but there's some people that take gummies, and you got to be aware of what gummy you're taking because most of them that they've used studies on have found absolutely no creatine or very little, and that's something that people need to be like more knowledge about of what they're actually taking. Another thing is to actually lift properly and to not hurt yourself while in the gym or working out or doing any physical activity, because I know that there is a lot of bad sides, which we're going to get into, but a lot of good sides is there's a lot of good people on the internet telling you different things here and there. So that is a good thing for you to actually learn and see what you're doing before you actually do it so you don't injure yourself. And another big factor of gym, like in working out, blowing up like it has in the last 100 years even, is that equipment and recovery is getting better. There's new stuff coming out every single day about the gym and how you could be better, new studies and forums. So all around, it's a good thing on the whole ordeal and overall success of what you can do to recover and the equipment that you can use in the gym. The community is also growing, and I know there's good and bad sides, but the good side of the community is growing, and that's also for the good. It is a very good thing that one side is growing, especially since it's a lot better than a lot of other stuff that people do. Working out and lifting and eating healthy or doing activity is 100 times better than the culture of, like, so let's just say, drinking and partying. Pick a side. Maybe one might be more fun, but the other one is way better for you physically and mentally. Also, big factor, money. This is creating more income for people. This is creating more jobs. Now, this is something that AI could take over, but the route that YouTube's taking where automation and AI videos are going downhill because they're not making money, this is looking like a good thing. People can get paid to lift, to actually spread good ideas. Or you could just be like Dr. Mike and get the big stretch. Very big fan of the big stretch, by the way. Big fan. And the last thing for one of the good sides, I know I'm going to miss a lot of good things about the gym, but the main big thing is that gyms are becoming a lot more safer when it comes to like, I guess, not hurting yourself, and also for people, because I know there was a lot of creeps in the gym, or at least there were. I guess it's more rare now because everyone has a phone and everyone can record, which is a good thing. Being a creep is weird, okay? Do not be a creep. That's just very weird and disturbing, and you're just weird if you do that. Anyways, yeah, it's a very good thing. Gyms are more safe because people are like, hey, if I record you and you do something bad, your whole life is pretty much over. You are weird. It's like that. Oh boy, here we go into the bad things. The things that no one wants to talk about. The things that everyone avoids. The bad things about gym blowing up, about information being spread, and about information. False information is being spread. There is false information being spread everywhere. Some people take it to heart. Okay, there are influencers that take that like they're like, oh, steroids. Like it's. Come on now, chill. Okay, chill. Another bad thing is people judging people. Now, this is a thing that will never go extinct. This is a thing that will never stop. No matter who you are, what you do, where you are, someone's going to hate you. Someone's going to judge you. Someone's going to do this. Someone's going to do that. Hey, you just benched 225. Hey, you just benched 315. Well, that's not the standard no more. You got to bench 405 for 5 at 9 years old. As soon as you get out of that womb, you got to bench 225 like that. I mean, I get it. Some people are being joking and stuff. I understand it's funny, but there's a lot of people that just take it way too serious, and they're just online like, "You suck, dude. You suck. How much you bench, bro?" Like the toxic traits of everything. This is the number one factor that I think that people need to understand, and I tried making a video on it, completely flopped, so I deleted it because I felt insecure about the video. But that's besides the point. Number one thing about the gym blowing up, about everyone knowing about a topic of which I'm going to mention is steroids, gear, okay? Hopping on gear, okay? That thing is a very big trend, and I joke about it a lot personally. I got friends that joke about it a lot, but personally, I probably wouldn't do it anytime soon or ever. Really, I mean, I'll just be natural, to be honest. I mean, that's the goal, that's the plan. But the reason why I bring this up is because you cannot go TikTok or YouTube or any social media about working out or lifting and not mention the steroids or any type of gear. Also gambling too, which is kind of interesting. And I'm not gonna lie, I've been dwelled in like making jokes about it. But steroid use, okay? I'm not standing on my little tippy toes, a high power saying it's all bad for you and I'm better than you. I am simply saying that this information that needs to stop spreading, or at least the bad information. Let's just take Sam Sulek for an example. Sam Sulek, he might die at a younger age because of his steroid use, but people have a misconception about steroids in that they take it 24/7, like all 365 days of the year, and that's why Ronnie Coleman cannot walk. Okay, let's be honest here. Ronnie Coleman cannot walk because he deadlifted, or not deadlifted, but he squatted so much weight. Okay, there's a difference between like the average lifter, the person that uses steroids on cycles and actually knows what they're doing and lives healthy, or Ronnie Coleman, who puts his whole life dedicated to lifting heavyweight, which is still alive, by the way, but his main goal is to be one of the best in bodybuilding. Okay, there are levels to this. You're not going to pick up a dumbbell and completely become jacked and Ronnie Coleman. I don't like when people say that. They're like, I don't work out because it hurts, or I don't work out because I don't want to be too big. I'm telling you right now, if you lifted consistently, you will not get that big. You will get big, but you won't get Ronnie Coleman or any type of Sam Sulek big, okay? You're not going to pick up a dumbbell and gain 20 pounds of muscle instantly. But that's besides the point. I don't care about steroids. You can do whatever you want, but I just want, it's like the bad information is what it is, okay? They're kids, okay, my age and younger even, taking steroids, not knowing how to use them, not knowing what they're doing, and they're probably going to suffer from it, and everyone's going to be like, that's why you don't take steroids. You don't take steroids if you don't know what you're doing. It's like, come on now. There's also a lot of fake videos and progression and stuff like that, and I get there's a lot of jokes, but that's also a side of the internet, and also a lot of just toxic people, but that's going to come everywhere you go. But I think this video has been long enough. I've mentioned a lot of good and I mentioned a lot of bad things about social media and lifting. Overall, I personally think it's most likely a good thing, or mostly a good thing. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments, if it's a good or bad thing. But if you guys enjoy, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe. On the way to 3,000 subscribers. You heard me right. Anyways, guys, peace out.